Hello, my name is Jason Miller. I'm the corporate executive chef for Balducci's Food Lovers Markets, and today we're going to do a classic preparation of duck confit. Confit is basically cooked in its own fat. It's an ancient method that's been done for thousands of years, and it preserves the meat, and it's usually duck, goose, or even pork. And what it is, it's basically braised in its own fat. And once you do this, you can keep this in the refrigerator for really, up to like 6 months to even a year, depending on the cure that you use. Today we're going to do just a standard salt and sugar cure. And this ratio for salt and sugar is kind of 3 to 1. So, and we're going to do about 1 cup of sugar. That looks about right. Now, when it comes to the seasoning, you can kind of do, you can play with it. What I'm going to do today is I'm just going to tear up a little bit of sage. So we got this salt and sugar cure. This dry cure is what it's called. And we're going to roll this. Duck in this cure. So we got our cure set here, and what we're going to do is kind of just spread this out nice and even. Make sure it's kind of evenly distributed. Make sure there's cure on the top and the bottom. Okay, so now I actually have some cured duck legs here that I did yesterday, and these have been curing for about 24 hours. So these are good and ready to go. So the first thing that you want to do is you just kind of, with your hands, get as much of this salt off as possible. And you see what this cure does to the meat. It gives it that dark, red, almost hammy-like texture. Same thing with like a prosciutto ham. Pork is a white meat, but once it gets that cure on it, it gets that really dark red finish, and really, velvety texture. So we're going to get this off, and I'm just going to plunge this right into a bowl of ice water. Just want to get these things good and dry. And I have just a basically half and half mixture of duck fat and a little bit of olive oil. And we're just going to dump this here, and we're going to make sure we just cover the top. Okay, so this thing is ready to go in the oven. We're going to cover it up. Here is a batch of duck confit that's already been finished. And what I've done is I've poached it slowly for about 3.5 hours, and then I went ahead and refrigerated it. So I wanted to show you kind of what it looks like after it comes out of the refrigerator. And I'd grab it, and we have a preserved, poached in fat duck leg. And like I said, you saw how big they were in the beginning. They lost about half their size. All right, well, thank you for sticking with me and letting me show you how to make a classic preparation of duck confit. And we'll see you next time.